Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brie and today's video is going to be about my December 2025 net worth calculation. Well, technically it's two video in one. I will be doing my December 2025 net worth calculation as well as my year-end. Kind of do like an overview or a summary of how I did in 2025. So starting with my I have my 2025 financial goals here that I put down like a year ago, and my goals were to save $50,000 cash, I mean not cash but $50,000, and get to a net worth of $500,000. And soon earlier in the year I realized that the $500,000 was not a realistic goal. I think I was a little bit too aggressive when it came to my net worth in 2025. So obviously I didn't meet the $500,000 net worth. I think I ended up the year, we will calculate that, but I think it was around 444,000, almost 445, which is $55,000 short of my goal. And the action steps that I was supposed to take were to max out my 401k, HSA, and IRA. I did all three of those. And then save $10,400. I ended up saving $16,105. And manifest the market appreciation of $130. But that did not happen. This did not happen at all. So, yes. Let's start with my December net worth calculation sheet, where I put down, I calculate, let me see if I can, let's get November, not that it matters, but let's choose November. Okay, so starting with my emergency funds, where is my spreadsheet? There we go. So emergency funds is December. So my emergency funds was $32,559 and 62 cents. And the emergency funds does include our escrow account. So it's not purely emergency funds. It has our property tax and home insurance, as you know, in here as well. And then no liability, obviously. So it's $32,559 and 62 cents is our emergency funds. It went up from 30 to 32, but this was mostly our escrow. Okay, and then the cash envelope was $7,410. And then my HSA cash was $18,272, and this is the opposite. This is the HSA investment. So the investment is $18,272 and 93 cents. And then the cash was $2,000, and it has 17 cents. I don't know what's up with the 17 cents, but whatever. Okay, and then Fidelity brokerage was $9,234 and 80 cents. $9,234 and 80 cents. And then my rollover IRA, the year-end balance was 163,874 and 32 cents. 163,874, 32. Okay, then my Roth IRA was 2,671 and 82 cents. 2,671 and 82 cents. And then my solo 401k, 62,453 and 84 cents. 62,453, 84 cents. Then my work 401k, the year-end balance was 75,613 and 47 cents. 75,613 and 47 cents. And the rental investment, my rental property, I keep it at 170,000 as value. And then the mortgage is 90, the balance at year-end was 99,202 and 95 cents. Okay, so the net worth of the rental is 70,797 and 5 cents. I keep it at, I'm very conservative with the value. Yeah. So I've been keeping at 170,000 for like the whole year, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And then no credit card. Okay, so 99,202.95 is the liabilities. Then the total assets is going to be 32,559.62 plus 7,410 plus 2,017 plus 18,272.93 plus 9,234.80 plus 163,874.32 plus 2,671.82 plus 62,453.84 plus 75,613.47 plus 170, 544.090 and 97 cents minus 99,202.95, 444, 888 and 2 cents is the year-end net worth. And as you can see, I started the month, my net worth at the end of November was 434, 415 and 18 cents. Then I ended the year at 444, 888 and 2 cents. Okay, which is awesome. So we're going to transfer these totals here into my tracker. Okay, so asset is 544,090.97 cents, and then liability is 99,202.95 cents, for a total net worth of 444,888.02. I started the year, I don't have the beginning balance here because this numbers here in January was the end of month. So I actually started the year with 334.66 cents and 45. So 444,888.02 minus 334,066.45 So it went up, my net worth went up by 110,821.57 cents, which is amazing. It's like amazing. If I divide this by how much I had at year end, that means it went up by 33%. 33% is by how much it went up by. But that doesn't include my contribution. So now let's calculate my December contribution. Wait, where is, oh, right here. Okay, so December, my 401k, we had a bonus paid out, so I added the bonus. So with the bonus, my December contribution was $3,192.31, and then the employer match was $738.46, and no IRA. HSA was $292.30. Not this, not that. So the total contribution that I made in December was $738.46 plus $3,192.31 plus $292.30, $4,223.07 was my December contribution. $4,223.07 was my December contribution. Okay, so when I did this sheet, I forgot to do like a row for the total. So I just went ahead and drew the lines and wrote in total here. Now I'm going to tally. If I want to do all this, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then 2, 5, 3, 8, 46. And then 2, 5, 3, 8, 46. And then 3, 1, 9, 2, 31. And then how many more pennies? This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my 401k total, I think it should have been like 23,500. I'm just gonna say 23,500 because it looks like it's short 2 pennies, but it's only 2 pennies. Okay, and then the contribution, the 401k match, 338.46 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 507.69, 507.69, 738.46. That is, I'm just gonna say 4,800 because this one also seems to be short 2 pennies. And then my IRA was 7,000, and then the HSA should be the 40, I think it was 4,100 was the max in 2025. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $43. Okay, so I was able to max out everything that I wanted to max out. So adding all this together, that was 39,600. And these are all the pre-tax amount. And then my goal was 50,000. Ooh. So 10,400 was supposed to be cash. I don't know if you guys watched that video where I counted how much I saved in 2025 with the savings challenges. If you didn't, I will link it here for you guys to go watch. And I was able to save 16,105. So altogether in 2025, I saved 55,705, which is amazing. I don't think I've ever saved that much in an entire year. It helped that we are higher earners, but again, remember that we also live in a very expensive area in Seattle, so we have to be very conscious of our spending. We also have 3 kids that we are, that we have to pay for and feed them and all that. But yeah, so I am really happy that I was able to save 55,000 in a year. I don't think that's ever happened, and that is just mine. Obviously the cash is for like the family. My husband also has his 401k, retirement things, all that. But this is just for me. This is my goals, and I'm really happy that I was able to save this much in just a year. I remember years ago that I wasn't making this much a year. So I have come a long way, and as a family we also have come a long way. But yeah, moving on to let's do my contribution and gains tracker. So I'm gonna do my December gain first, which is 444,888.02 minus 434,415.18. It was 10,472.84. And then from that, I'm going to subtract the contribution that I made in December. That will give me the gains. That will give me the December gain. So 10,472.84 minus 4,223.07. That is a gain of 6,000. Whoa, that is a lot. 249.77. Wow. Okay, yay. Now if I add all these contributions together, now we're going to do the tally for the year. So if I add all this contribution for the year, it should get me to 39,600. So 23 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then 9,573.06, 34.81.60, 25.73.06. These are 7 cents. So let's do 2 pennies. 34.84.60, 6,790.07. Huh. What? I added something twice. You know what? Let me just add all this. Huh. How did that happen? Oh, I think I know what happened. November is 23.07. Why did I put 67,9007 here? Hmm. 67,9007. I might have to go back and rewatch that video because it's supposed to be 23,2307. Ah, I know where this is coming from. So this is a month of mortgage, 4467. That I had my husband sell some of his ESPP so we can have a month of mortgage saved. So I did that and I added that to our emergency funds, and that's why the contribution here is haha. So this is what it is. Okay. So it's actually 4467 total, which makes sense. I was trying to get so my husband gets some stock option from his work, and he also gets to participate in his employee stock purchase plan. Yeah, ESPP, employee stock purchase plan, where the company allows them to contribute and buy at the end of the period the share of the company at a discounted rate. So it's actually double discount. You get a 15% discount. You also pay the 15% discount is on the lowest stock price on the market during that period. It's usually like a 6-month period, and from the first period ends on, I think it's March 30 or April 30, and then the second period ends on September 30. And so he got the end of September, he was able to buy a whole bunch, and I had him sell so we can have a month of mortgage. That's what this one was. That's why it's $44,067 instead of $39,600. Whew, that was a lot. But anyway, so now let's do the gain. So 73, 75, 67 minus 6,055.32. We had a couple loss. We only had 2 months of losses in the entire last year, February and March, and then since then it's been going up. May and June were insane. May it was 16,211.24, and then June was 14,354.19, and then July 8,920.36, August 6,085.34, September, October, November, and December. So we had a market appreciation of 66,754.73, which is, it's not bad. Actually, I don't know if it's bad or not because I have never tracked market appreciation ever. This was my first year doing this, so I do not know. Okay, and then if I add, we have 110,821.73 combined for the year. So which, if you add to my beginning of the year of 234, yeah, 234, 066.45, get to the 444,888.18 for the year. Now 66,754.73. I'm gonna, the nerd in me wants to know. So if I add 44,067 plus 334,066.45, that is 1,378. Okay, so 66,754.73 divided by 378, 133.45 That is a market appreciation of 17.65%, which is insane. Usually the market appreciation is supposed to be the rate of return. This is the rate of return, not just market appreciation. This is the rate of return that I had last year. That tells you that I feel like the market currently is overpriced. The average is 8%. So getting 17.65% in a year, which is twice the average, that is insane. So I am very excited to see what 2026 is going to bring us. I am pretty sure that I'm going to be able to reach, just with my contribution, I should be able to reach the $500,000 mark, which will be amazing since I only started this in 2021. I started this journey, this FIRE journey, this, amazing journey at the end of 2021. So technically this is my 5th year doing this, and when I started, let me see, I have in my spreadsheet. When I started at 41,673 and 43 cents. That's how much I had in my name at the end of 2021. So to go from 41,000 in 2021 to 444,000 in like 4 years, I am really happy. I am so proud of myself. Like, a couple of things that I did was obviously find a better job, get a better paid job, increase your income, keep your expenses steady. It's very tempting, especially with social media and TikTok shop and Instagram, where people constantly trying to sell you things, to fall into that trap. That's why I delete all the social media apps from my phone. I do not have Instagram. I no longer have TikTok on my phone. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Facebook. I don't have any social media on my phone. I'm pretty sure I can reach 500. I'm going to reach 500 no matter what. Now it's where would I be at the end of the year? That is the question. And I think I did put, I think I'm done here, right? I think I'm done, right? Yeah, so I think I put my 2026 goals. I think I put 550 for my 2026 goals. Yeah, 550 is my goal. For 2026. And I think I can reach 550 if I'm starting at, let's see, if I'm starting at 444,888.02, that is 105, 111 and 98 cents, which is actually even less than what I had in 2020, 5. And my goal, I didn't put down, wait, I thought I put down how much I'm going to save. Oh, right here. So save 60,000. So if I just take the 60,000 plus 60,000, whoa. Okay, and then let's say for 505. 8%, 545, 400. So at the rate of return of 8%, I should be at 545. But I think I'm going to make it to 550. But yeah, so that is going to be my goal for 2026. If you stay all the way till here, thank you for staying tuned. And if you didn't, that's also fine. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend with me. I really appreciate it. So in a nutshell, basically, to kind of end this video and stop my rambling, I started the year at $334,000, and I ended it at $444,000. And total, I had a total contribution of 44,000, a total market appreciation of 66,000 of rate of return, and a sum of 110,821 and 73 cents. Whew, that was a mouthful. But anyway, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for always taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. Yours truly, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, leave a comment below. Let me know what are your goals for 2026. I know it's beginning of the year. This is when people are like working on their vision boards, their goals and everything. So let me know what are your goals, and specifically also what are your action steps. What are you doing to make those goals happen? It's easy to just write down the goal, but what are you actively doing to make those goals happen? So thank you, and subscribe if you like what you see on my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye, and happy savings.